Hello everyone, thank you for joining with me. Today we are going to discuss this topic. It is visible on the screen and already I have shared it in our all groups. So I hope all of you have taken your preparation properly. Now you will share your ideas one by one. First we are going to discuss part 1, then we'll start part 2, then part 3.
I'm ready.
Okay, Sami, you will speak first. Part 1, you will finish part 1, Sami, then part 2. Okay, start from part 1.
Let's talk about part 1. Interview. The first question is, what is your full name? Yeah, my full name is Muntasir Rahman Sami. Please call me because that's my nickname. And may I see your ID? Yeah, you can see it is my ID here. It is my school ID card. Here is written my name, my father's name, my mother's name, and here is also written my home address. And the next question is, where are you from? I'm from Bogora, guys. Bogora is a little town and it is under Rasi division. Do you work or study? Guys, I'm a student. I'm studying. Is it difficult for you to stay focused on something? Actually, guys, I'm a student. That's why I have to focus on my studying and I focus on my study. The next question is, what do you do to help you concentrate? Actually, I don't know. What may distract you when you are trying to stay focused? Actually, loud music distract me when I stay focused. The next question is, when do you need to be focused? I have to focus in my studies because I'm a student, and that's all.
Yes, Ami, thank you very much for your speech. You speak okay, no problem, because your way of speaking, your pronunciation, everything is praiseworthy. But the fact is that you should not utter several times, guys, because it is informal. You can use it with your friends and with those who are junior to you or very close to you. So in formal situation, no need to mention it several times. Or actually, don't repeat the word actually several times. And be careful about it. Okay, wait for part 2. Muntasir, then Mustafiz, please, you are permitted. Unmute yourself, Mustafiz.
Unmuted. Okay.
Okay. First, describe
Okay.
part 1, please.
What is your full name? My name is MD Mustafizur. It's my certificate name, and easily may you call me Mustafiz. May I see your ID? Yes, here is. Where are you from? I'm genuinely from Joshua, and it's situated in the southwestern part of Bangladesh. And should I mention that Joshua is the first digital city in my country, but now I have been living in Mifutane for my study purpose. So, do you work or study? Okay, I just completed my intermediate section from a reputed madrasa in my country called Tamir Milad Kamil Madrasa, and now I'm pursuing for my higher education. So I'm a student. It is difficult for you to stay focused on something. To be honest, I never thought that it's difficult for me because everything I think I can do easily. Like I never thought that it's difficult for focused on. For example, if I want to study perfectly, then I never faced any difficult to focus on my study. So it's not difficult for me. What do you do to help you concentrate? So it's a fun question that I never do anything for concentrate, for make my mind concentrate, because but I don't need to do this. If I feel to do something, I can do easily without do anything for concentrate. But sometimes I need to do meditation. It's one time in a month, I can say. Okay, what may distract you when you are trying to stay focused? Well, there is different type of activities that make me distract. Because when I study, like for instance, when I study is if some friends they called me without any reason, and louder anything like vehicles noise also can distract me. And most importantly, if there is anything that's happening beside of my home, beside of my room, it could be a mess like cricket match or football match, and my mind it was connected with that, and right now I'm focused on my study, and they shout louder suddenly, so I can lost my focus. So when do you need to be focused? So am I students? Then definitely when I read, it's a time for focused on my study. And I personally believe that everything, if I want to do perfectly, then should I focus on that? It could be anything, like it could be anything, any kind of work that I do in my day, and it could be anything that I really want to fix. So that's all about part one.
Okay, Mustafiz, in my day, it's not right. You have to make it clear what do you want to mean by this. Actually, before day, you need to use one or during. Okay.
Sorry, sir. Get it, sir.
In
Please
my,
repeat.
in my day, what do you want to mean by this phrase? In my day.
Sir, I suddenly used that. Oh, sorry, I didn't find out any phrases or word that's I used. It could be mistake, sir. Thank you.
Of course, before day, you must use one always.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Or during, or
Thank you.
during. Okay,
Okay,
Mustafa,
sir.
thank you very much for your space. And then who is ready for part one? Part one, Michelle, after many days, Michelle. Now you have to finish from part one, part two, and part three, Michelle. This is your turn. So please unmute yourself. Michelle, am I audible to you?
Yes, you are.
You are totally busy. Or you have forgotten us.
No, I haven't forgotten you.
Okay. Where are you? In your hospital or in your home?
No, I'm home. I didn't go to work today. Unfortunately, I'm going down with the flu.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was hoping to be a listener today, and I'll definitely join the next time. Then I'll
Sure. We are happy.
do the
We are happy that
interviews.
you are here, and we pray for your recovery soon.
Thank.
Okay. Then Riyadh, it's your turn. Please unmute yourself. Riyadh. Now you have to speak, Riyadh. Okay, maybe he is busy. Sami, he will describe part two. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready for part two.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So let's talk about part two. Talk about something that surprised you. What it is. It is my last birthday party.
Yeah. You can open your video if you like. Where are you, Sami, now? Sami, where are you from?
So I'm from Jalasiritala.
Okay, now start, please.
Talk about something that surprised you. Please tell me. what it is. It is my last birthday party. That time I surprised because that time my parents give me a surprise. What can I tell? Surprise gift, and my friends come to my home and celebrate the birthday party, and they wish me. And what you did, I surprised the day very. I enjoyed the day very much. How you found out about it? Actually, when my friends come at my home, then I found out about it and explain whether it made you happy. When my friends wish me and my parents give me my birthday gift, that time may I am very happy. And that's all.
Okay, Sunny, thank you very much. I haven't noticed any important mistake in your history, so please stay with us. Okay,
Assalamualaikum.
Riyad, are you free right now?
Yes, right now free side. It's a network problem. So this is why sometimes I disconnected from you. It's a not actually it's a technical problem. It's actually not network problem.
Okay, start from part 1, then part 2, then part 3. Finish your
So
speech.
sir, please you can ask me question like examiner. And it's a very important for me to face actually practical exam.
Okay, only for you. Normally, I don't read out right now because there are many participants, so I avoid it. So for you, only I'm asking these questions. What's your full
Yes.
name?
Sir, my given name is Riyad Khan and surname is Rahi. So you can call me Rahi.
May I see your ID?
Sure, sir. Here it is my passport. So I registered for exam by this passport. This is my ID.
Where are you from?
Basically, I am from Bangladesh and I am from the capital city of Bangladesh, which is situated the central part of our country.
Is it difficult for you to stay focused on something?
It's a sometimes it's a difficult for me, but all time it's not difficult for me to focus on something. It's a totally depend on the things. Is it hard or not? And it's also totally depend on my mind. It's a sharp or not.
What do you do to help you concentrate?
Concentration is very important for each and everyone. So sometimes I try to my best to concentrate something. I try to forget the whole things, actually things which would be would be disturb me for concentrate something. So this is why before concentration I try to forget all things and I try to fresh my mind. Then I concentrate to new things.
What may distract you when you are trying to stay focused?
There are many things which distract me. When I am doing something, if I remember something which is not doing in the present time, so it's also disturb me. And I also, if I remember someone, it's also disturb me. And when I try to concentrate to something, if someone actually talk near to me, or if unnecessary sound also come to me, I also feel disturbed. So there are also many things which disturb me for concentrate to something.
When do you need to be focused?
It's a totally actually hard for me. It's a totally depend on the circumstance. Sometimes it's a very important for me to focus something. If I want to learn from someone, or if I need appear for exam, so before that I need focus to my study. And when I listen to someone, if it's a very important speech for me, I also need for focus there. So so much attention. So it's a totally depend on the circumstance.
Okay, your part one is over. Now you can start part two.
Okay, sir. So may I take 1 minute's time for taking my preparation?
Because the topic is shared topic, so no need to waste the time.
So, sir, please, I need at least 30 seconds.
Then you can deliver your space after one participant, no problem.
No, sir. I now I want to deliver my speech instantly.
Because it is shared topic, Mr. Riyad, so no need to maintain the formality.
Hello, sir. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Who is it? Oh, Sinha.
Okay, sir.
Okay, start please.
Okay, thank you so much for giving me a chance to say something about this topic. In my life, I surprised by watching several things. So today, I would like to tell you one special things which surprised me a lot. It was my ACC examination result, and actually it was 2018. I found that information over mobile phone, and I was really surprised because before my result publishing, I was so painful. I don't know how can I tell you. My first when I got information from actually board, and I wasn't know that actually what would be happen. So that time I also try to thought a lot about several things, several bad things come to my mind. And at that time I also consulted with my some of teachers actually what will happen. They told me that don't worry, try to actually still and try to wait for your result. We hopeful that your result will be good. And that time my some of friends, they also called me, and they also discussed a lot of things with me. And after that I got my result, and then I forget my all pain and all thought and all types of bad thoughts which I thought before my result. This is all from my side about this topic. Thank you so much.
Okay, Mr. Riyad, would you like to describe part three right now? Part
Yes,
three.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Please ask me one by one, then I will deliver my answer.
What are some things that made you feel happy?
There are many things which actually made me happy. When I try to play with my friends, it's also make me happy. In addition, when I try to passing time with my all friends, it's also make me happy. Moreover, when I try to actually visit somewhere with my all teachers and with my all friends, it's mean that actually tour. It's make me happy so much.
Okay, how would you define happiness?
It's just so tough for me because actually there is no definition of happiness. So if I want to define happiness according to my opinion, happiness is totally depend on to a person. Actually, it's a totally depend on person to person, and it's also very person to person. Which is not actually happiness. It would be really happiness for someone. For example, I don't get happiness by actually discussing with famous person, but someone when they discuss or when they able to take photo with any celebrity, they will be so much happy. So this is why happiness totally depend on person to person.
Do you think artistic activities can make people happy? Why?
Yes, I think so, because artistic activities, it's we can call it's also creativity. So creativity is a really important thing. Creativity able to make new things. So if we able to make new things, it will be able to give us famosity. So by this way, actually, all of we want to be famous in our life. So by our artistic activities, we can able to take attention from people. This is why we feel happy, and we feel that we are a celebrity. We are celebrity.
Do you think people who have more talent are happier than others? Why?
It's so tough for me to give you answer that, because actually talent, it's a really important thing for a person to get happiness, and we can also see that sometimes actually who are talented, they are not happy, but actually the natural system is that who are talented, they are happier than other person, because they have enough knowledge to discuss with a number of person, and they can also create a lot of things. They can also able to invent new things. By this way, actually, people will respect them, and they think that we are celebrity and we have enough power to create something. This is why people actually who are a talented person, they actually feel happy. On the other hand, actually, sometimes talented person, they are not happy because of in their personal some problems in their life.
Okay, Mr. Riyad, you have many mistakes throughout your speech. That is, it's a totally hard. Hard is an adjective. So before adjective, you cannot use article. So you can say it's hard, but it's totally hard for me, like this way. And forgive, not forgive. For is a preposition. After preposition, your verb will be with ing. You have to say forgiving, for giving me the chance. And it was during my HSC result. It's better to say it was during my HSC result. And as you are discussing an incident of past, so your tense will be past. Okay, you have to make all the sentences in past tense. Then it's so tough for me. Yeah, you haven't pointed out any noun, so is useless. No need to use if you use article, then you have to use noun after it. Then all of we, not all of we, all of us, because of is a preposition. After preposition, the pronoun will be in objective form. It will be us. Maybe I need to mute all of you.
Sir,
Yeah,
thank you so much, sir. Tell me, so sir, what about my actually try to actually find out my mistake according to Ielts system, vocabularies and
actually,
pronunciation,
you should
like
you
this.
should give your focus to your question and try to fulfill the demand of the question. Sometimes you answer without following the demand of the question, and it's better to take your preparation before delivering your speech. And your bad habit is that you don't take any kind of preparation, so you cannot take or you cannot change yourself. That is one of the problems for you. If you just answer like this way, then it will be difficult for you to bring change in yourself or to develop yourself. You have to study hard, take your preparation, then deliver your speech. Okay, then you will be able to change yourself and to bring some kind of development in your speech. Okay, thank you, Mr. Riyad. Take your preparation, read something every day, that will help you. It's better if you read newspaper, because reading newspaper is very helpful for the learners. Ali, you are permitted after many days. Ali, you are with us.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for having me, sir. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, Ali. Ali, start
Yes.
from part 1.
Yeah, of course, sir.
Okay.
My full name is Ali, and you just call me. My full name is Ali Hassan, and you just call me Ali. And yes, here is my ID. I'm from Lahore, which is the capital city of Punjab, and it is located in the northeast of Pakistan. Do you work or study? Actually, I'm currently a student, and I studied in business administration. And now, in my future, I I want to pursue my master from abroad. So that is why I have prepared for arts. So, do you work or study? Sorry, you. is it different for you to stay focused on something? Yeah, it is a very essential for me to focus something which I have to which is really essential for me. And sometimes I lost my focus on different kind of things. So it is also depend on a situation. Why do you do in help you what do you do to help you concentrate? Well, there are a lot of things which help me to focus on a specific things. Firstly, I am a Muslim, so in my religion, I have to offer 5 time prayers, which is very really helpful for me to focus on my study and also to focus on my goal, which I have in my life. So and so that is a thing which is really important for me. What may distract you when you are trying to stay focused? Well, it is a depend on situation. There are a lot of things which distract me. Sometimes it is some kind of uh, some kind of problems which I have faced in my family. So and sometimes it is depend on difficulties regarding my studies. So these are a different kind of problems and which distract me to focus on a specific things. And when do you need to be focused? Well, Uh, it is a really difficult question for me because I actually, in my opinion, uh, when I have to study, especially for Ielts, so it's require a lot of concentration and focus, because without concentration, you can't be able to get your desired band score. So, sir, actually, I'm completed this part 1.
Okay, now you can start part 2. Are you ready for part 2? Ali. Ali, am I audible to you? Okay, maybe he is not ready. Then Sinaha, you are permitted. Please unmute yourself, Sinaha.
স্যার আমাকে কি বলতে হবে?
Okay, then stay with us as a listener. Salman, please unmute yourself.
Okay, sir. Assalamu alaikum. I am Salman from Dhaka. I am Salman Al Hassan from Dhaka, Bangladesh. I try to give the answer part 1. First question is, what is your full name? My full name is Salman Al Hassan. My nickname is Salman. You can call me Salman. May I see your ID? Here it is, please. Where are you from? I am Khulna of Bangladesh. It is southern part of Bangladesh. It is a very beautiful city. And it is plentiful of natural beauty and natural resources available in our city. Next question, do you work or study? Recently, I have completed my graduation and I try to find a job in a private company of Bangladesh in a sector division. Next question, is it difficult for you to stay focused on something? Uh, in my opinion, I think it will be difficult to stay focused on something when I do a important work when I face difficulties to break up of my concentration when my when came any if, when come any is phone call from another person, I felt bored and I lost my concentration, but I try to stay focused in my project, especially front project is very crucial, so I try to stay complete my software project. Next question, what do you do to help you concentrate? Oh, okay, definitely. Have many things to help or to boost up my concentration. And when I try, when I do the some extra work such as yoga and meditation, that helps to boost up my concentration. So every day I try to take some meditation lessons from my elder brothers, and it help to develop my cognitive knowledge and increase my concentration for any work. Next question, what may distract you when you are trying to stay focused? Okay, have many things when I'm trying to stay focused in my work, such as unexpected some guest when came at my home. I feel worried or irritated. So that time I distracted from my neighbor people or my relative people. Also, I face distracted when I get a call from unexpected people for in that when I doing my work. Next question: when do you need to be focused? Of course, I think I need many times to be focused, especially at my study time, and also when I try to develop a projects in my laptops. That time I have to focus. I focus more. Uh, so so in my study time and work time, I try to build to try to enhance my focus duration for that works. Yes, sir.
After focus, the preposition will be
Oh,
one.
part two.
Okay. Yeah. I would like to describe part two.
Okay. I try. Okay, I'm Salman Al from Bangladesh. I try to give the answer part two.
Yeah.
First question is talk about something that surprised you. Please tell me what it is, what you did, and how you found it out about it. Explain whether it made you happy. Uh, first I should mention is that in my inter life, I got many things from my relative and from my elder brothers that that's always make me surprised. But one important thing that was very crucial for me apart from others, and I that's make made me very surprised at that time. Beside this, I was on the one of the good things that was gifted from my elder brothers, and that made me happiness. Especially a couple months ago, I completed my graduation. I made a good result, and first class first in my university. That was very impressed me, and my family was very happy after hearing my result. At that time, I noticed that my elder brothers gave me a key of a bundle that was covered by a handbox. That was when I opened that box, I was surprised. I was captivated because that was a key of a bike. Okay, on top of that, I was impressed for the key of a bike that was that was Hero Honda bike, and it was very expensive, and I noticed that it was uh, yeah, great. It was great surprise, and that made me happiness and felt inner complacency for my elder brothers. For the next time, I try to learn bike driving. How to drive a bike from my elder brothers, but I had if I had if I had I could enough time for learning bike. I learned a bike from my brothers, but I try to I learn at that time. In mid times, I noticed that after some days, I am good drivers the bikers for the bikings, and I try to join many events. I try to join many events in my leisure times for a competition by bike riding with my friends and with my neighbors. That was great surprise for me. That's made me blissfully happy, and that electrifying experience for me ever. Yeah.
Yeah, Salman, thank you for your space. Your mistakes are made me happiness, not made me happiness. It will be made me happy. And the could enough time. After could, you have to use principal verb because could is a modal auxiliary.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. Then Salman, the other parts are almost okay. Just try to overcome your mannerism. Today you have used it several times. So try to overcome it. Okay, Sami, now it's your turn. Please unmute yourself and finish your part 3. You are permitted.
Thank you, sir, for giving me the opportunity. Let's talk about part 3. The first question is, what are some things that made you feel happy? When my parents give me a new toy, that time they made me very happy. And the next question is, how would you define happiness? When my parents give me, what can I tell? When my parents give me a new toy, when that time I define happiness. And do you think artistic activities can make people happy? Why? So artistic activities, what is, I don't know. Do you think people who have more talent are happier than others? Why? Because talented people get a good result, and that's why talented people are happier than others. And that's all.
Okay. happiness, in terms of happiness, you can say happiness is the state of being happy. When I get any new things or any good news, I become happy. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you, Sami.
Sir, may I leave, please?
Sure. No problem.
Okay, sir. Good night, sir. Assalamualaikum. Have a nice dream.
Okay. Mustafiz, yeah, you are permitted. Please unmute yourself.
Okay. So it's time for talking about Kiko. Okay. Talk about something that surprised you, please. Tell me what it is, why, what you did, how you found out about it. Explain whether it made you happy. Well, unfortunately, I'm gonna describe a thing that surprised me recently in a negative way. That was my last IELTS exam. And I was overconfident about my IELTS exam. Even my teacher told me that you will get a desired point that would really wondering. But unfortunately, when I faced my exam, I did very well in all the module, not all module, in 3 module like listening, reading, and writing. But unfortunately, I didn't do well in front of my speaking teacher. At the time, I get some uncommon topic. At the time, I felt very nervous in front of my teacher, in front of my examiner, and he didn't give me that much point which I really desire. And after 1 week, after not 1 week, after 13 days, I have got an email that was my result, and I was wondering that it could be 6.5 or 7, but I didn't get it. I have just obtained 6. That's really disappoint me. And I'm wondering to get 7 or 6.5, but I didn't get it. So it's not really make me happy, and it was frustration for me, and I have got lots of anxiety. So it don't make me happy. It is so short, sir. I'm sorry for that.
Okay. Mustafiz, I have questions to you. I didn't do well, or I couldn't do well. Which is right for you?
Sir, I can use I didn't do well and I couldn't do well. Couldn't I can use when I'm
I
confused
couldn't.
about something.
If you say I didn't do well, that means you had ability, but you didn't do that. And when you will say I couldn't do well, that is you tried your level best, but you couldn't.
Sir, like first one was correct. I okay.
I couldn't.
Okay. I will use could. Okay, sir. I have a
Yeah.
question to you.
Yeah.
That
Sure.
is, can I use according to me? Like according to. It's a phrase that I don't know.
better to use in my opinion.
Yes, sir. But Riyadh, brother Riyadh, he used according to me. You didn't notice it, so I think I can use it. But one of the
Actually, Riyadh has minus point is that he speaks very well, no doubt. He has all
yes,
types
sir,
of
definitely.
qualities to speak in English, but the fact is that he doesn't study. He doesn't study regularly or attentively.
Oh,
That is
like
his
me, sir.
problem. If
Like me.
he do it regularly, then I think he'll be able to secure good band score in the IELTS. Okay, but
Inshallah, sir.
he has never studies properly. Okay, then
Like me, sir.
another thing for you, Mustafa, is I have got an
Yes.
email. Actually, I have not have got. It will be I got an email. Okay. Suppose you are eating something right now, then you will say I am eating or I am taking rice or taking my meals. And when you will finish, then your perfect tense will start, present perfect.
Okay, sir.
Till you feel hungry, you have to say I have taken my meals. Okay. And when you will feel hungry, then your past indefinite tense will start. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So
Thank you.
must set the tense like that way. And another thing, I couldn't get it. It's better instead of I didn't get it. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Then Ali, I'm going to you. Ali, you are waiting. So please unmute yourself, Ali, and yes. Which part?
Thank you, sir.
Part 2 or part 3, Ali?
Sir, part 2.
Part 2. Okay. You will finish part 2 and part 3.
Okay. Well, giving and receiving a surprise in a common thing nowadays, and moreover in my life I have received a lot of things which I really expect from the other person, and that's bring happiness and satisfaction for me. That and apart from that, the similar things which surprised me the most, it was the gift of a watch which I had received on my 12th, on my 25th birthday from from my elder brother. Actually, I'm fond of wearing wristwatches, and apart from that, it was a really surprising factor for me, because on the day of my birthday, mm, when my brother gifted me Apple Watch. So at that day, I was on the top of the moon, because it enhanced my personality, and it's makes me happy. So yeah, that day, I'm over the moon, because I I am planning to buy these specific kind of watch in my near future. But my brother also knew about that. I am planning to buy a new watch. So on the day on that day, he gave me this special gift. So that is a thing which really surprised me a lot.
Okay.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, your sound is clear.
Yeah.
Then,
Okay, sir.
okay, thank you, Ali, for your space. If you,
Can kindly, sir, give me the feedback, because I have my mock test on Saturday. So what kind of things which you now, and you suggest me, sir, which I have to improve, because sir, I'm
actually,
little bit
I think
worried, and I am.
I think you can speak better
Mhm.
than today. Because you haven't done very well today. Maybe
Mhm.
this is your
Actually,
lack of practice, or you haven't taken your preparation today. Maybe this
yes,
is
sir,
this
because
is the
today
cause.
I'm a little bit worried, and I'm very upset. So that is why I think that is why
No,
I'm
no,
not.
no. You speak very well. You are a good speaker, no doubt.
Mhm. O-
But be courageous and keep you confident in yourself. It will
mhm.
help. Okay. Because
Okay.
you don't make any mistakes,
Mhm.
right? So it's a positive side for you, and just
Okay.
the flow of your speaking from the very beginning to the end, and that will help you. Okay.
Okay. Sir, can
And
I
do it
go for
regularly. Do it regularly, and you can do mirror practice as you have examination and it is knocking at the door. So do mirror practice as much as you can.
okay, sometimes, sir, I feel some nervousness, and I'm upset. When I feel upset, so I don't deliver very well,
Really,
because
it's
I had an
universal.
opportunity.
It's universal for all students. It's exam phobia. Everybody feels it before the examination.
Okay.
Okay, but
Yes.
it will be okay. If you do
Mhm.
mirror practice, of course, you will feel on kind of confidence that will help you to overcome all your nervousness.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, Ali. Salman, please unmute yourself and finish your part 3. Yeah, Salman, go ahead.
Okay. Okay, I'm Salman Al Hassan from Dhaka, Bangladesh. I try to give the answer part 3. First question: What are something that made you feel happy? There are many things that made me have felt happy for me in my entire life. But one of the most things that made me feel happy um, when I get some gift from my parents, that's made me a lot of happiness for in my whole life. I try to yeah, I try to bring the types of bring the types of things. I notice that another important things when I made a good result in my university life, I felt I very happy and cloud nine. Next question: How would you define happiness? Uh, yeah, I would say that it depends on the people mind. When the people get some money from others, they will would happy. Or another prominent point is that some people earn more money, but they cannot be happiness in their life. So no, so it depends on situation and depends on a peer person. Next question: Do you think artistic activities make people happy? Uh, from my perspective on my view, artistic activity do make people happy, but this activities make entertaining people and give relief from the stress work. When I complete a project or foreign project in the software development, I try to join these types of activities that help to reduce stress and stress from the work, and it helps it make refresh my mind. Next question: Do you think people who have more talent are happier than others, and why? Uh, 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 in my opinion, people who have more talent, they are happier than other person. It is not accurate or it totally accurate because it depends on situation. And I noticed that many talented people who did not get a good job or did not who can not earn more money, they are not happy in the social life or in their family. So another important point is that I noticed that another people who are not a talent, but he is satisfied. Uh, they're earning some money, or they're with their family or with their prepared person. So it depends on situation or depends on their activities. Yeah.
Salman, thank you for your space.
Okay.
You have some mistakes, and that is, from my perspective of view, it's better to say, in my opinion, then that helps to reduce. Actually, help is a pair infinitive, or it is also known as zero infinitive or invisible infinitive. After these verbs, you cannot use to in active voice, but you can use to in passive voice. So it will be that helps me reduce. That helps me reduce. Okay. And the other parts are almost okay. Just a little bit nervousness. Try to overcome it, then everything will be okay for you. Okay, dear participant, already you have completed part 1, part 2, and part 3. So now you can finish the class. If you have any question, you can ask me. You are all permitted. You can unmute yourself. Ali.
Sir, I have my test on Saturday. Actually, it was a mock test. It will be a mock test, which I will be booked for today. And so what is your suggestion? What can I do to deliver my best? Because you have noticed me for a long time, so you better know about myself, sir. So what is your suggestion as a mentor and as a teacher? What should I do to deliver my best?
Your everything is okay. I think your everything is okay. Just keep calm. Don't be
Okay.
nervous, and keep your control on yourself. You know everything.
Okay, sir.
You have all the qualities to secure a good band score. So keep the confidence in yourself.
Mhm.
It will help you, and it will help you to overcome all the problems that you will face. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Don't be nervous.
Okay, thank you.
Everything will be okay. Because
Thank you so much.
I have been listening to you for the last few months, and it's totally clear to me that you are a good speaker. So don't
Thank
be
you, sir.
nervous. Be confident always. And to
It
do
is
mirror
very
practice,
important
do
your
mirror
words,
practice.
sir.
Mirror practice will help you more and more.
Okay, so can I start practicing from Makar and any kind of speaking books, or you and just
You
randomly about?
you can listen to
Mhm.
Ima Ielts, and
Else.
also
Okay.
you can listen to Mufti Menk, Mufti
Ima
Menk,
Else and
Ima Ielts and Mufti Menk. Mufti Menk, he speaks very well. He is a speaker. He delivers his speech about
Mhm.
Islam, but he speaks very well. You'll get inspiration
You
from
talk
him.
about Mufti Manak.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
from
sir.
Nigeria, maybe Nigeria from, but he delivers his lectures in English and he speaks very well.
Yes.
Also, the Ima, you can listen to Ima IELTS. She has many videos in YouTube. You can get help from her.
Thank you.
Okay, okay. Ali, thank you very much for your space. Salman, Sinha, thank you and good night.
Sir, if you have time, I would like to answer only part 1.
Okay, okay. Sinha, you are permitted. Yeah,
So,
it is.
what is your full name? My full name is Kanis Fatima Sinha, and my parents like to call me Sinha. Besides, my friends also call me Sinha,
Okay.
and it is my nickname. May I
Okay.
see your ID? Yes, of course. Here it is my ID.
Yeah, it is.
My
Just
name
say
is
here it is.
okay. My ID's name is Kanis Fatima. Kanis Fatima. Where are you from? I am from Bogura district, Bangladesh. It is stand by Kortua River.
Just say I'm from Bogura, Bangladesh.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Do you work or study? Actually, I am currently a student, so I do not work anywhere.
Okay.
Is it difficult for you to stay focused on something? Yes, it is difficult for me, because when I am trying to be focused on something, many unnecessary things running on my mind, so it is difficult. What do you do to help you concentrate? Actually, when I have to concentrate on something, before starting, I would like to say some surah before that, and I am trying to set my mind to focus on that. What may distract you when you are trying to stay focused? When many things distract when I'm trying to stay focused, because that time someone called me and I couldn't set my mind. When do you need to be focused? When I'm trying, when I offered my prayer and my reading time. Said that's all my answer.
During my prayer and during my reading time, and you can say I am trying. It's better to say I try, because if you do anything repeatedly in your life or several times in your life, then you must use present indefinite tense. So when I try to study, when I try to do anything, then I have to focus. Okay. So no need to say I'm trying, just say I try. Yeah, Sina, you have done very well. You have courage to speak in English, because without making any kind of mannerism or feeling any nervousness in yourself, you have completed your part one. When you will mention your name, just say your full name and then say, please call me Sinha. That is enough. No need to mention my the parents call me, my sister call me, or my friends call me. Just mention my full name is, or my name is, and then at last you will say, please call me Sinha. That's enough. Okay. Okay, Sinha, thank you. And try to say something every day, then you'll be able to speak properly.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
I will
good
try.
night then. Yeah, Sina, thank you. Thank you, Salman. Good night.
Thank you.
Awesome.